To connect Microsoft Teams to a SharePoint library, list, or page, in Microsoft Teams, go to the team, go to the channel, such as General, and at the top here is a button, Add Tab. I can see SharePoint, but if I couldn't, I would search in here by typing SharePoint. When I click SharePoint, I have the option to connect to the Human Resources site, which is behind this Teams site. I can choose pages, lists, or document libraries. I can see my default document library, but I can see the 2 document libraries I made earlier. Let's choose drafts, so I click Save. What you'll see at the top now is I have now in Microsoft Teams got a tab that allows me to see my drafts document library and if there are any files in that document library. Let me add another tab, so I hit Add a Tab, click SharePoint, I'll click Document Libraries and Policies and Save. And now I have access to policies. I'll add another tab, SharePoint, Document Libraries, Documents, and Save. So I now have access to 3 of my document libraries from within Microsoft Teams. I'd now like to upload some files into my Policies document library. So I go to Policies and I could go Upload and just choose Files and then go and find those files. Or if I've got the files here, I could drag these 3 files and drop them into my policies. The files are automatically uploaded into my Policies document library. If I went to the first document and clicked the More Actions button, I could open this document in SharePoint. This immediately takes me to my SharePoint site where I can see those documents also appearing in the Policies document library. So I can work with those documents in SharePoint, or I can work with those documents in Microsoft Teams. If I wish to share a document for collaborative reasons, maybe I'll go to this document and go to More Actions, and I've got the option here to share. I also see that option up here in the top menu. If I click the Share option, I can then go into this Link Settings button. I can say that people can view the document, or that people can review the document, or they can edit the document, and I make it that they can also view the document but they cannot download the document. So we have a number of permissions or settings with regards to sharing documents. I can also set an expiry date to ensure that all editing is done by a certain date. I can make it that all people within my organization can access the document, or I can choose the people that I wish to work on this document. I'll click Apply, and here is where I add the people. So I've added 2 people. I can also add a message here. I can then simply copy the link and then paste it into whatever location I wish, or I can actually send the link in Outlook, or I can send it using this option here. So I've invited those 2 people to help me edit that particular policy. If at any point you want to manage the access that people have to a document, simply go to the document and click More Actions and go into Manage Access. When you go into Manage Access, you can see who has access. So this is the person. I can change it from Can Edit, and if I click this, you can change the permission or direct access that a particular person has. Now if I go back and I just want to stop sharing completely, then I can click the Stop Sharing button. If I decide that I want to share it with more people, I can click the Share option and I can add more people to the list of people who are working on this document.